Do you want to hear a little secret? Okay, don't tell anyone, but I've got a crush. Don't worry, it's just a mini crush. A pearl mini crush bag, that is, but today we'll be looking at one of Chanel's most popular seasonal handbag style, the Pearl Crush. This classic yet trendy style has been on rotation for the past several seasons, so it's safe to say that we will be seeing this cutie a lot more in the future. We will be taking a closer look at the anatomy of the Pearl Crush Mini, what fits inside the bag, my overall opinion of the color and the design, and I'll be modeling the bag for you, so you can get an idea of how it might look on you if you're considering adding this cutie in your collection. So let's not waste each other's time and let's go on a date so we can get to know our crush a little more. You got your drinks and your snacks ready? If so, let's go! First, let's take a complete look at our crush. As you can see, the style is pretty similar to the classic flap square mini. Our crush's exterior is designed with the classic diamond quilting pattern and a single flap. Its back features the infamous Monalisa style pocket, and it is made out of soft, delicate lambskin. For those who are unfamiliar with the leather lambskin, lambskin is a type of leather that is exclusively made from young sheep. It is significantly more delicate when compared to calfskin and grained calfskin. Its interwoven chain strap is designed with a round gold cinch adjustment, and at the end of the strap, you'll see a ball with the house's logo. The rounded pearl cinch adjustment is designed with diamond quilting, kind of resembling the fine jewelry, the Coco Crush. The interlocking CC logo is flat and crafted with a vintage feel that perfectly accompanies the antique gold hardware. As you open the flap, you'll see its soft metallic gold interior with a single zipper and slit pocket. The slit pocket is perfect for quickly storing your card, especially when you're in a hurry and the line behind you is hangry. You will find the new authenticity plate with serial numbers engraved on the flap with the newer releases. Now let's look at our crush in different lightings because we need to really see her for who she is. Here it is outside under direct sunlight. Ooh, okay, she's getting a little burnt. Now let's take her to the shade to see her color under there. Okay, now let's take her inside under natural lighting and now under my house's lights. Now that we have taken a good look at our crush's physical characteristics, let's see what she can fit. Because if she can't fit her essentials, then she is not the one. As you can see, I was able to fit in my flat card holder, keys, sunscreen, because you know your girl's trying to protect herself from the UV rays. I'm trying to age like a fine wine and not like a raisin. AirPods for when you want to meet the world, and lipstick. I have heard many times that you cannot fit a phone in the Square Mini, but I was able to fit my iPhone 12 Pro Max without a case when I took out my sunscreen, lipstick, and AirPods. Now let's discuss the color and the design of this beauty. The color of our crush is called light purple. My fashion advisor mentioned that this light purple had more of a grayish undertones to it, but when I saw it at the boutique, I didn't see any gray undertones at all. I saw more of a light pink. Now I fully understand where the gray undertones are coming from. Depending on the lighting, the gray undertones are more pronounced than the purple. Here is the color compared to my 21S Iridescent Pink under different lightings. As you can see in this lighting, it looks more gray. But once you put it away from the sun, you can definitely see the light purpleness of the bag. Here under cool lighting against a white backdrop, it looks slightly light pink. You know what this is reminding me of? Is it blue or is it white and gold dress? Chanel is literally driving me nuts with these colors. As for the structure of our crush, it feels extremely soft and delicate, which is expected since it is made of lambskin, but I did kind of want the same structure as the other lambskin minis. This one feels extremely soft, and I am slightly worried about how this will age with regular wear and tear. As for the puffs, I like my puffs a little more rounded. Kind of like how I like my booty. The puffs on our particular crush isn't rounded, but I wouldn't say it's deflated. It still has some thickness to it, but not what I am normally used to. Some of you have mentioned that the Pearl Crush's puff isn't normally rounded, so I'm a little bummed out about that. Anyways, here are the puff comparisons between my So Black 255 with the Pearl Crush, now with the 21S Iridescent Pink without edge stitching. Next, we have the 21B Ivory Iridescent with edge stitching. And finally, with my navy blue statement flap. As you can see in all of their quiltings, it has a bit more of a rounded figure versus our Pearl Crush, which is a little more flat. Now let's compare the strap of our Crush with my white sequin mini. As you can see, the interwoven straps of the Pearl Crush is thinner and daintier compared to the interwoven straps of a classic mini. The strap drop of our Crush and my mini is similar in length. And this is where the Pearl Crush literally crushes it, because you can easily adjust its length to create different styles. Again, my petite mademoiselles, this is perfect for us because we no longer have to go the extra mile to shorten our straps. This solves it, and which is why I originally wanted to add a Pearl Crush mini into my collection because of how easy you can adjust the chain length. Now let's get to the fun part and see her on with different styles. So I normally don't go for like gray bags or anything that looks more like gray because I feel that it doesn't align with my current wardrobe. I just don't gravitate to it that well, but I will try my best to style it from casual to a little more dressy. Overall, I saw a lot more negatives than positives with our Crush. When I first opened the box, I was really expecting the color to be similar to the trendy wallet on chain from the boutique, or at least from the swatches that my fashion advisor showed me. Okay, I did not see any similarities between the trendy wallet on chain or the swatch that my fashion advisor showed me. I felt a little deceived by the color swatches on the books for 21B. I am not particularly fond of light gray bags because the color just doesn't personally appeal to me, and I don't think it matches my wardrobe overall. As for the structure, I do prefer my handbags to have at least a little bit of structure, and its lack of structure is making me kind of worried. I am worried about how it will age with regular wear and tear. However, I do love the overall design of the Pearl Crush and how easy you can adjust this chain length. I just don't love it in this color. Every time I make a big purchase, I always ask myself a few questions before I pull the trigger. Like, what purpose will it serve me and my wardrobe? How many times will I wear it? Will I still love it 5 years from now? Realistically, how many times will I use it? Those are the questions I tend to ask myself. However, Chanel is an exception because you gotta pull the trigger now and think later as opposed to think and then buy later, because the style does sell out pretty quickly. For instance, I took a long pause for the Chanel Tweed Mini. It took me about 2 weeks to finally decide, okay, yeah, I really want it. And then I mentioned to my fashion advisor, hey, I'm ready to get it. And she was like, sorry, it's sold out. And I was like, no. Now I need to fully reflect and think about the answers to my questions. I do take a long time to decide because I add to keep and sell the ones that I haven't touched in a year. Well, that is it, mademoiselles. What did you think of our guest? Is it a hard pass or is it, yes, ma'am, I'm taking her? And what did you think of the color? Is it light purple? Is it more gray? Or is it more light pink to you? I'm curious to hear. Please let me know on the comments. And again, if you like these kind of contents, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!